You ready?
I'm ready, Queen. I mean, Meg, I'm ready. Okay, I'm ready. Let's do this.
All right. We're the Interfaith Works Emergency Overnight Shelter. We're a 37-bed shelter for highly vulnerable single adults in Thurston County. We've been open since November 1st of 2014. We're in our second year of operations. Part of what we want to do is bring awareness to the community about how beautiful all of the neighbors are that are around the downtown area and Thurston County all in all. And so the In Smoke BBQ is one way that we do that. Marvin came to me about couple years ago and was wanting to leave a legacy behind.
I used to work in Michigan, and I worked for a barbecue place there. It was called OT's Up and Smoke. We had people coming back with like happy people with like greens, ribs, baked beans, and just had a lot of fun. You know, I had all the pies you wanted. That's how I got going.
He always had a dream to have a barbecue joint on the hilltop in Tacoma, where he could cook for his family and for his friends. And so we said, well, let's just do it. And so last year we had our first annual, entirely kind of organized and planned by Marvin. He goes for the months before the barbecue and networks to local businesses all around downtown.
That's what happened. Supposed to be gone last year, but I'm still here for another year. Everybody called it annual Marvin's Up and Smoke. They would keep it going. You know, all these my nieces and my nephews out here. We all stick together and have fun, look out for each other. Yep, that's what we do.
We've got lots of donations from local businesses this year. And it's just a whole family affair. We want to increase the social inclusion of people that are experiencing homelessness. A lot of our guests have just survived so much. They are living with chronic illness. They are living with permanent disabilities. Folks are surviving mental health challenges, substance use challenges, and have just lived super amazing lives and are in a place where they're needing extra support right now. The average life expectancy of somebody that is experiencing chronic homelessness is 42 years old. The average age of our guests here is 51 years old. And so we talk a lot with a lot of our guests about doing advanced directives, which is essentially like a living will. A lot of times people are cut off from their families. They haven't been connected with a partner or with children for a really long time. And so for a lot of our folks, we are kind of all that they have. And so we talk to them about what they want, their wishes to be at the end of life, what they want it to look like. And so a lot of times what comes out of that is this idea of a legacy plan. And it's a well-documented thing that a lot of people that are experiencing homelessness have as an end-of-life wish. And it's mostly that, like, when you don't necessarily have money to leave behind or possessions to leave behind, you want to leave behind a spirit, like your spirit of what you've done in the world, like the difference that you've made. And so when I was talking with Marvin about his advanced directives, it really became clear that having some type of legacy plan would be the thing. So shelter programs often have a lot of requirements on people in order to get their basic needs met. If what we're wanting is to see positive change in their life, we don't believe, and research shows that it's very unlikely for somebody to be able to make positive changes in their life if they aren't having their basic needs met. And so that's what we try to do here, is meet people exactly where they're at and screen them into our shelter program based on all of the complexities of their lives, rather than screening them out and making them jump through all these hoops. And we've seen all kinds of successes. You know, over 50 people have moved into permanent housing. People have connected to mental health and chemical dependency treatment services. We've got folks that are connected through disability benefits that have been fully separated from all of those for a really long time. And it's just, you know, what we're doing here is working, and it's beautiful, and we want the community to see how special this group of our neighbors is, because the truth is that they live here. They live downtown. They are downtown every day. They are part of our community. And if we can embrace it, and if we can get to know them, and if we can understand how much everybody here cares for this city, we think that really big things can happen, and we think that we can shift the way that our community views people that are experiencing homelessness. So we've got tons of volunteer opportunities, volunteer trainings once a month. You can find out more information on that at our website, iwshelter.org. We are also always in need of in-kind donations like clothing and shoes, hygiene supplies, feminine hygiene supplies, socks, blankets, all kinds of stuff. We really just use the best of the limited resources that we have and can always use more.
Man.
Yeah.
Up in Smoke, Meg Martin live downtown in the Works. And it does work.